Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the DECA Idea Challenge Google Plus Hangout, brought to you by the Center for Professional Learning, powered by DECA. I am Michelle Walker, Director of Education at DECA Inc. And
I'm Adrienne Van, Education Program Specialist at DECA Inc.
We're very excited to have with us today Mark Marich, who is the Executive Vice President with Global Entrepreneurship Week, and Alana Ramo, who is the Director of Strategic Partnerships with Global Entrepreneurship Week. DECA is a proud partner of Global Entrepreneurship Week, so we are excited about being involved again this year. Mark, would you tell us a bit about GEW and the DECA Idea Challenge connection?
Sure, I'd love to, Michelle. Thanks for the introduction and the opportunity to kind of talk to your people about Global Entrepreneurship Week, how it got started, and why we're so excited to have DECA as a long-term partner. GW is now in its 7th year and continues to grow. We're now reaching 150 countries with roughly about 7 million participants that are engaged in activities and events and competitions like the DECA Ideas Challenge throughout the week. We launched a pilot program in the United States called Entrepreneurship Week USA 2007, and Michelle, you remember well, I'm sure, because DECA has been there since the very beginning. And it was the following year that we started having some conversations with some folks in our network that were outside of the U.S. That broached the idea of a Global Entrepreneurship Week, and we thought, wouldn't it be crazy if we had like 10 or 15 countries doing this thing simultaneously? We had no idea that it would grow to the size and the scale that it has today. And so, like I said, we're very appreciative of the role that DECA has played in helping us grow Global Entrepreneurship Week and to bring this opportunity to millions of people around the world. What happens during GW, I think, is a good question. There are a number of highlights, and really it's so big that it's hard to kind of get your brain wrapped around it at times. And so if you look at it, it's really 150 concurrent national campaigns, and then with connections that are reaching out from country to country in global activities and highlights like the DECA Ideas Challenge. And you're obviously or the Creative Business Cup that focuses on startups in the creative industries. There are thousands of founder teams that are coming together for the first time during GW on the weekends that bookend the week through Startup Weekend boot camps and other similar activities, and those will all compete against one another in something called the Global Startup Battle. So that kind of gives you a sense of some of the global things, but really, the heart and soul of Global Entrepreneurship Week is what happens in local communities and building and developing those ecosystems. And so it could be anything as small as, let's just say, an intimate networking event, or inviting a local speaker to a classroom to kind of share experiences about what it means really to kind of start and scale your own company. And it just really runs the gamut. We've got policymakers at all levels and world leaders that are involved, and just a lot of great stuff that's happening throughout the week. And so, like I mentioned, we're really appreciative of the support and partnership of DECA. We're excited about continuing that, and we really look forward to hearing more about the Ideas Challenge and what that unique thing will be and what your amazing teams will do with it. Thanks, Michelle.
Thank you, Mark. It is exciting to reflect on 60 to 80 people coming together for the first time, and then seeing the growth and development, but I also reflect on our initial meeting with you. So we are very excited to be a part of this global initiative. I noted that this year there are some additional activities, so before we close, Alana, would you like to just kind of highlight just a bit on, like, there's a emphasis on women's those kinds of things?
Yeah, absolutely. We're excited this year. We have a couple of theme days that we'll be featuring, and the first is a Women's Entrepreneurship Day that will be held Wednesday, November 19th, and we're celebrating women in entrepreneurship. And the second is a Global Business Angels Day, in which we will be speaking with a lot of angel associations around the world, talking about the role of angel investors in the entrepreneurial ecosystem. So we're excited for that. We also have a whole list of global activities, of which we're super proud to have the Idea Challenge as one of them, so you can check those out on our website. Or if anyone has any questions, please feel free to reach out to me at Alana, A-L-A-N-A, @gew.co. Thanks.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thanks. So let's find out a bit about the Idea Challenge. What is it? And then we'll discuss who can participate. Would you feel comfortable sharing what the Idea Challenge is, Adrian?
Oh, sure. Well, the DECA Idea Challenge is a fast-paced competition that challenges elementary, middle school, and college students around the globe to create a new, sustainable use for an everyday household item in just 8 days. So they have to create a new use for the item, as well as present the new invention in a YouTube video presentation that's no longer than 3 minutes long. And their presentation must showcase innovation, a new use and value created, a feasible and sustainable idea, the students' ability to work effectively as a team, their ability to effectively communicate and present something creatively. So I think it's a great competition.
It is, and what's really neat is everybody finds out at the same time what the item is, and we actually start before Global Entrepreneurship Week begins, and we culminate during the week, so it's a great way to jumpstart GW, but yet also still allow individuals to participate during the week. So let's just, we've got a few visuals we would like to show that talk about who can participate in the event. So all students, we've expanded. This year, all students from the elementary through post-secondary can participate. Membership in DECA is not required. So if you're at a school that does not have a DECA chapter, you're still able to participate. Most importantly, we want you to be engaged. You can participate in teams of 3 to 4 members. And also, a student can only be in one team. The teams also, we have 2 categories, the middle school and elementary category, and then the high school and college category. Are you required to be in the same class to be on the team? No, not at all. You can be in different classes, different organizations, those kinds of things. All right, the competition begins. Let's find out when. November 13th, let's just roll down. Let's back up. How can you participate? So your steps. Number 1, you need to organize your team. You can do that with the assistance of a teacher, or you can get collectively with friends at school or any other organization. Remember, no more than 4 members. We will reveal the accessory item on November 13th at 12:01 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Once that occurs, then you get started as a team determining how you will innovate and create the use of that regular item. You videotape the outcome, in other words, what the product is, and addressing those components about how the new use brings value, those kinds of things, and then you post your YouTube video. All of this has to be completed by November 20th, 6 p.m. And at the same time, you complete your online submission form when you do that. So it's crucial that it's completed by the deadline. Leave your URL up. Do not remove that. That's important. because the evaluation by judges who are entrepreneurs are done online. So where do you go to find out more about the challenge? One of the resources we have is a toolkit that literally walks you through the process. It explains how to form teams. It gives you some practice lessons on creativity, on understanding entrepreneurship, what we mean by limited resources, how to build teams and work in teams collectively. And I think you have some answers to frequently asked questions in the toolkit. Am I correct, Adrian?
Yes.
Okay. So with that, we have the dates. We have the entry. So you certainly want to save the date. It will roll out on both the GEW page as well as the DECA website. And here are a few key dates you need to consider. We can just share these with you. November 13th, that's when the challenge is announced. Submissions due by 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. On January 6th, we will announce the finalists. So each country participating will have a finalist that will advance to the final round competition. In addition to that, the global winners per category will be announced on January the 12th. Okay. Can you talk about the prizes?
Yes. Well, all finals from each participating country will be announced on January 6th, as Michelle stated, and each participating country will determine how the finals team from their country will be recognized. And then the global finalists from each, from wherever they are in the world, will receive $1,000 as well as recognition on both the GEW websites as well as DECA.org. So it's a great way to get their ideas out there and spread the spirit of entrepreneurship.
Okay, so Mark, Alana, anything else you'd like to share about the Idea Challenge? We've rolled out the dates. We have resources on how to participate. Anything else you'd like for individuals to know?
No, we're just excited to see everybody's submissions.
Awesome. And individuals can register with GEW on your webpage?
That's correct. You must first select your country, so make sure to check out our country page, and from there you can register as a partner.
Yeah, as Michelle mentioned, as you mentioned, all the instructions in the packet are right there on the website, and it really walks everyone right through the steps. And so we try to, I know together we're working to make it as easy as possible for everyone to participate in the Ideas Challenge. And like I said earlier, we're really looking forward to seeing the outcomes of what you guys can put together.
Well, thank you. We're excited. We think the students and the teachers are the individuals who really make it happen. And we've grown. We doubled last year. So we're excited to see what will happen this year. Do we double again? Wow. And it will be a nice problem to have to come up with enough judges if we double. We had 3,000 students to participate last year. And by having a second category, we do anticipate more. We also had an increase in countries participating. So we really are encouraged about the global aspect.
We appreciate that. And if I could just give one final plug, for those of you that want to join the conversation online, our social media footprint continues to grow, and so you can follow along with the conversation using the hashtag GW2014, or also follow us or friend us on Facebook at Unleashing Ideas. And that's kind of the global account, and then there's also GW USA account, and you can follow specifically what's happening in the U.S. So I encourage you all to check out those channels and join the conversation.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Mark. Thank you, Alana. And thank those of you who are viewers. Adrian, thank you. We're excited. We're ready to get this kicked off. look to hear from us November 13th at 12:01 a.m. Eastern Standard Time with the mystery item revealed. Everybody have a great day and make it a point to participate in the DECA Idea Challenge, a featured event of Global Entrepreneurship Week. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye. Have a great day.
Thanks.